It's too cold up in this mountain. My nose won't stop running.
It is kind of cold. Why don't we all rest for a while in this little lodge?
Huh? Who in the world would be flying a kite all the way up here on top of a mountain?
That's not a kite, it's a dove. But I'm surprised to see one flying over a cold, snowy mountain like this. It's strange.
Who cares about a bird at a time like this? Let's just go inside already.
So Claves became enamored with him, even though she knew she couldn't escape her deception, and that he'd eventually learn she was a spy. Oh well, once we have an endless supply of insane soldiers, there'll be no need to spy on Andantino.
What about the one in Baroque?
You mean Serenade? No, she's very dependable. And besides, her interests coincide with mine.
What do you mean?
Forte would be in a difficult position if we were to be attacked before we finish developing a more powerful mineral powder. Even when Serenade marries into Baroque, she is still a princess of Forte. She's the perfect person to prevent Baroque from starting a war with us. She won't let them follow a path that could harm Forte. More importantly, Feud should be searching Agogo Forest for glowing Agogos. I want you to go there as well, and if he's slacking off, give him some encouragement.
Yes.
It's so warm in here.
There's something familiar about this place. It reminds me of my home in Tenuto. What's going on?
Well, you see, each and every one of us has a jewel inside our hearts.
A jewel?
That's right, and that jewel is called an astra. For some people, it glows very brightly, but for others, not as much. Nevertheless, everyone has one. I wonder how much your astra is glowing.
Well, there were some cookies I ate without asking you, so... maybe mine's not glowing. I'm sorry.
Ah, so it was you that ate them. But you told me the truth, so it's all right. I'm sure that your astra is still glowing.
I don't know. I'm kinda worried. Hey, Mommy, do I still have time? If I do a whole bunch of good things, will it glow even more?
Of course it will.
Then I'll start tomorrow.
Oh, you won't start today? Oh, Polka. Your astra is glowing, but it's glowing far too brightly for this world. It's glowing so brightly that it is unconsciously leading you toward a deep darkness, one that must be illuminated. And then someday, the time will come when the abyss of the sea will open up before you. Oh, how I wish you weren't the only person who could bring light to that dark ocean floor. If only there was someone else who could take your place, then it really wouldn't matter if your light ever dimmed.
Polka, what's the matter with you?
Hey, are you feeling all right?
It's nothing. I just felt dizzy for a minute. That's all.
Well, the mountain air up here is very thin. Perhaps that was what caused your dizziness.
Thin air, huh? Now that you mention it, my head has been hurting too.
I guess it's just time for us to take a break. My legs are all worn out from all that climbing anyway.
I agree. Let's try and get a little rest before we continue on, alright?
I'm being led toward a darkness that must be illuminated? The abyss of the sea will open before me? What does it all mean?